I'm so used to starting Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's just say Homie Nation. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Homies Overtime. I'm one of the four homies. We got the young homie Pay. We got the little homie Big G. That's an oxymoron. I'll say it all the time. Facts. And we got the big homie me, Tate. And we got the dirty homie B Dirt coming to us via. Well, he was there.
Via audio, video, something. That boy trying to duck that fine. I'm feeling a double fine.
Via adios muchachos.
Hey, my adios muchachos sign is coming. It's off the hook. I'm just gonna let y'all know. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
Let's jump this one off with. Well, let's see if we get B Dirt in. Dirt, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
What's cracking, B Dirt?
You got anything you want to say?
Get it off your chest, B.
I'm parked on the side of the street right now in Ann Arbor, Michigan, in my car, having all kinds of difficulties. But I gotta come on here because I'm not gonna let G run wild and say whatever the hell he wants to without any repercussions. I can't sit here and stand this anymore. You know, last week everybody was getting fired from the Steelers. I listened to it on 93.7 The Fan. I listened to it from Big G. This week, again, we're gonna win the division. It's every other week. You're going to be the best team in the AFC. You're going to be the worst team in football. I'm not standing for it anymore. You got to pick a side to stand on it and stay there.
Damn.
Hey, man, you know a lot of Steeler fans go up and down on that spectrum, dog. There's a lot of manic and bipolarism going on sometimes, man, with Steeler fans, man. And I fall on that side. I admit it sometimes. However, I'm sticking with the upside of it. Even though I know that Coach Canada is still trash, Levi Wallace is trash, and Chooks is trash. I'll stand on that forever.
Hey, I've been telling you about Canada for the past 2 years.
Yeah, I agree.
He been garbage.
Yeah,
he been garbage. And listen, Kenny Pickett. I said the same thing when he was coming out of college. He's got a lot of intangibles. He's a good leader. He can spin the ball. He's got a lot of what makes a great quarterback.
Yeah.
But he gets happy feet whenever pressure gets around him. And when he starts stepping up in the pocket, he throws the ball high and off target.
Facts.
And he can't do that. He's just got to settle himself down. He's got to slow the game down.
But
he's got everything it takes to be a very good quarterback.
I don't know if he's the guy yet, man.
I think he's got everything it takes to be a very good quarterback. I just don't know that Steeler Nation is going to be patient enough for him to figure it out.
How long is that going to take?
That's
at least two more years
until we get Justin Fields. And Big Ben said, you know, from afar, you know how Big Ben always saying stuff, but I don't disagree with him. He said you really don't know what you have in the quarterback until year 3. For real. I don't know that I disagree with that either.
Or OC.
I agree.
Or a real OC, because Matt Canada got to go.
Man, you keep talking about Canada, and he's been bad, but he wasn't bad last night. He wasn't bad last night, BG, but this is what I want to talk about. So what's going on?
He wasn't good.
Facts.
Canada. The offense was better though.
It was better.
What's going on with the Raiders, man?
How many fire? Get it out, G.
Yeah, I just want to know how many. I'm not sure. I want to make sure I'm fact checked with you guys. How many coaches have they had or they fired over the last 10 years? Any of y'all got to know just right off the top of your head? How many?
I don't know, but what I do know is they paying the last 2 big money.
Are they the worst organization in the NFL?
Oh, no, not by a long shot.
Okay, what makes them good?
What makes them good? I mean, they I mean, they do have the newest stadium in the league, and that doesn't count for much on the field. I know. But in the NFL owner circles, that counts for a lot. They did break. They were the first team to get into Vegas. They do have one of the largest, most loyal fan bases. I mean, they're nationwide, if not worldwide. What else? They have in my opinion, the best wide receiver in the game still.
What?
We talked about this. Production and stats do not account for my rankings. Devontae Adams is still that guy. He can't help who's throwing him the ball. He's got bums throwing him the ball. Can't help that. Other than that, the Raiders are still a better organization than at least 5 other squads out there.
Name the 5. Name them.
Bears. Let's see. Bears ain't got none of that stuff I just ranked, and they're garbage on the field, so they can't even use that argument. Let's see. What else? Who else is trash fire? DC, the Commanders.
No,
garbage.
They better. The Commanders better.
I want to hear that argument, but not right now.
No.
I want to hear that argument, but not right now.
I'd agree with them. Say the Commanders is better. I think they just traded away 2 of their best players, but they got Sam Howell in place.
Daniel Snyder was their owner for 20 years. Right there.
He said it's an organization. He didn't say talent on the field.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, so you don't believe in the organization now that Josh Harrison took over with Magic Johnson and the crew?
Let me tell you something. This organization was dropping fecal matter. I can't even say I want to say the word, but I can't.
He do bad too. He do.
They was dropping dump water.
Can we say shite?
Something like that.
They were dropping dump water on their fans. Like the porta potty water was dropping on their fans, and they said, "All right, I mean, what do you want us to do?" That's the type of organization we're talking about. The organization that was bringing their cheerleaders in off unpaid to come, and them to be harassed by old men parties for years. That's the organization you're defending.
Hey, man, I know one of the Redskins cheerleaders personally. Her name is Janine. She was a consultant in my company. That was her other job, but she was a Redskin cheerleader, and she knew Dan and the owner of my company at the time, David Hillman. He knew Dan Snyder personally. I guess billionaires know billionaires, but he couldn't stand Dan Snyder and he's called him an idiot and stuff. It was funny. But I'm talking about like right now, current today. I still got the Raiders down there in the basement, man.
I mean, they could be down there right now, but I'm like, if you're talking about an organization, I mean, not Gruden, but what I'm thinking about, Al Davis, his son, Mark Davis. I mean,
they're horrible, dog.
I mean, they might be bottom 5, but I mean, not bottom 5, but bottom 10. But there's some teams that organizations that are ran worse.
What?
Peter, you got it.
When you talk about the NFL, I just don't think you can talk about one team being in the basement by themselves. You can at least have a game of spades in the basement.
Okay, that's fair. So we'll say bottom 5 for sure. I agree.
What Cleveland Browns? That's not a very good organization.
No, don't stop it. The Browns are better than the Raiders, dog. The Browns
better team, but are they a better organization?
They signed the worst contract in NFL history.
So essentially, you saying
they've had 27 quarterbacks in 12 years.
Essentially, you saying Mark Davis is better than Jimmy Haslam. I agree.
You think Mark Davis is better than Jimmy Haslam?
Yeah, definitely. I think all the owners think they're better than Jimmy Haslam.
That's wow. That's saying a lot, dog. That means the Browns.
And I'm an Al Davis fan, so I mean, if he's coming off that stock, I got to give him a point for that, at least. Al Davis did a lot for the league, man. I got to do it. Got to give it to him.
And with all the things you said, I still say that the Raiders are going to mess up their draft. They're going to fall in love with a guy who's going to be a combine just freak, and they're going to put him up and say, okay, we're going to draft this guy and he's going to help our franchise, and they do the same thing over and over and over again. No playoffs for them, no substantial wins, just straight up trash, dumpster fire. The Raiders are horrible.
All right, man. I mean, they are a bad team right now. I do agree, and I mean, they did lose to the Bears.
Yeah, they're horrible. They suck. What's about they suck, right? But it still makes no sense. Oh, and Tate, I got to spin off of that. Why does Josh McDaniel keep getting head coaching jobs? Can anybody explain that to me? Why?
Question of the night.
Why? There's no way.
He's got to interview well.
I try not to get into the political aspect of things.
Your mind went exactly where I was going.
Well, I mean, he said
Eric Bieniemy. I'll say it.
Yeah.
Eric Bieniemy can't get a job, but he out here getting 2-3 chances. Nah.
Well, yeah,
the man drafted Tebow in the first round. That should be a career killer.
Dumpster fire. Pure dumpster fire. He should never, ever, ever, ever get another head coaching job in NFL. Ever. It's over. It's over. And another reason why the Raiders organization is the bottom feeders. You hired Josh. You already had him as a coach and fired him and brought him back. I mean, come on, dog. Who does that? You have a guy as a head coach. You fire him.
They didn't have his first job was in Denver.
Josh McDaniel's been the coach of the Raiders twice, Tate.
No.
He was hired first in Denver. Then he got fired. Went back to New England. I think he got hired in Indianapolis.
He did.
And he turned it down. Yeah. And then went back to New England. Then he came to Vegas.
Right.
Okay, he's horrible. He's still horrible. Never should get another job. Never. Just horrible.
He can't even go back to New England?
Heck.
Well,
they can have him.
I mean, he's been a decent offensive coordinator, unless you think Brady was the coordinator.
Facts.
I mean, that's the talk of the town. It was really Brady that did all the work. I know B Dirt likes that.
Always.
Yeah.
Go Blue. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Hey,
speaking of cheating, G, I'm gonna give you the floor.
Listen, man. There's some scandalous stuff going out right now at the University of Michigan, man. Officially today, the guy that they suspended has officially been fired. It was reported by Yahoo Sports about an hour and a half ago. He's out of here. He's been canned. They got the 23-year-old GA assistant. I'm not gonna go there because we're a family first show. So I'm not gonna go there what the little GA was doing. They done fired him. They done ran that special assistant and accountant. They done fired him. There's a lot going on up there. And Peter, you got toes on the ground right now up there in Ann Arbor.
It's presently in the city limits. Yes, sir.
Yeah, toes on the ground. So are we going to see a suspension this season?
I doubt this season, but the Big Ten coaches are pushing to get it this season.
It won't happen.
And I gotta be honest with you, Coach Harbaugh's best part of what he does for the program is recruiting. He lets his guys run the offense and run the defense and run. I don't know, honest to God, I don't know if he gets suspended, what it does. As far as this group right now, the hit is in next year, right? Because next year you're going to have a lot of guys leave to the NFL.
Yeah.
It's going to be a totally big changes.
Yeah.
And a lot of changes in who your personnel is. And I just think that is when you're going to need Harbaugh. And minimum now, I thought he was going to get suspended probably for another 3 games because of the cheeseburger scandal. Minimum now, I think he's going to get half a year. I think he's going to get at least half a season. I expect somewhere around 8 games.
Yeah.
My guess.
Yeah.
3-5 or 3-6.
I listened to a couple of podcasts today just to make sure that I wasn't, because I want, I can't sit up here in front. I've been biased before when it comes to the whole Michigan Ohio State thing, and I should. I'm a fan, but B-Dirt knows, and Tate knows that I respect Michigan. I want Michigan.
Man, that's definitely bias, Big G.
Hey, you can hit me with the bias, but I want Michigan to win every game, except for when they play Ohio State. I really do.
Except the weekend after Thanksgiving, yeah.
That is fact.
I'm the same way.
However, I have heard from multiple sources, it's nothing substantiated, but I've heard that Jim Harbaugh is going to meet with the athletic director and with the president of the university Sunday after the game against Purdue. And I've heard, and I'm talking about on a scale, 60-40, 65-35, that Harbaugh will be suspended for the Penn State game and the Maryland game and be able to come back for the Ohio State game. I've heard that across the board.
You accept that? A 2-game suspension? You accept that?
I personally would, because I'm not a hater like that. I think the issue is that he has some type of, there's a lack of control, because ultimately it comes back to him. It's his responsibility. But he can't be everywhere all the time watching everything. And so it might be one of them deals, if he takes the 2 suspension, it is what it is. But to continue to just do the story, that's ridiculous.
G, let me tell you this. This is the way I look at it. I thought the 3-game suspension that Michigan did on itself, their own sanction, was also ridiculous. I think doing this as a 2-game suspension is also ridiculous, because I don't think that the NCAA is going to accept either one of those as severe enough punishment, because they want to be the ones that punish Jim Harbaugh and Michigan. And I just don't think that you're going to see them get away with doing that themselves. So now you're just, to me, Michigan right now has a top 4 program, top 4 team in the country. Right. They got a better chance now than they have the past 2 years that they made the Final Four to make a run at it. I don't understand what you're going to prove or do by suspending him for 2 games in the middle of this season. I think you just push it. Look at the last cheaters that happened in sports were the Houston Astros, right?
Yeah, facts.
There were suspensions, there were fines, there was draft picks, there was other things. You know what there wasn't? They still got the World Series.
Yeah, they did. They did.
So if I'm the Michigan athletic director, which I'm not smart enough to be, but if I am, I'm pushing it. I'm just saying, let's go for it. Let's put all the chips in one basket. Let's just go. Because we're going to get dinged next year, and it may be bad enough that Harbaugh flees to the NFL. I'm not blind to that fact either.
But what happens if those sanctions are you lose, you have to forfeit your games and or a potential title? Because we've seen this happen before in Michigan where they've had to vacate everything, i.e. the Fab Five.
Correct, but this is not on that scale. This is definitely not on that scale. It's in a different day and age, with a rule that was brought about because you couldn't go. Now, we don't know what the whole video we don't know what everything is there.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing a lot of coaches out there saying, look, if someone was telling me they knew the signals, I'd still be pretty apprehensive about playing it all on, zero coverage or whatever the chance might be, because if you get it wrong, you're dead. Right. So I don't know, man. Like, I get that if the infractions are as bad as what they're led to believe, as far as you can't video, you can't do those things, you can't send a spy out. I get that. And you got to have some sort of suspension, but I don't see it giving up games, giving up, titles or anything like that. I don't see it going there. Could it? I mean, sure, the NCAA has done stupider things. Yeah. But I just don't see it. And I've got an interesting stat that the reason why I think we're playing differently this year than we were last year. I got a stat here by Brandon Koritz. I believe his name is. J.J. McCarthy on 3rd down and long. That's 7+ yards so far this season as October 30th. He's 19 for 20 for 339 yards and 4 touchdowns. All 19 of his completions have resulted in a first down or a touchdown. I think that has more to do with it than anything else Connor Stallions was doing and whatever was going on with the program.
Yeah. Fair.
I said you talk too much. Oh boy, you never shut up.
Can we keep
I'm with Tate
moving?
I'm with Tate, but I do got to get this taken about Connor Stallions. I want to know what Michigan's giving him, to go away quietly. They just fired this man right before the holidays. He was only getting paid $55K a year, and he's out there putting his neck on the line. You seen the videos of him in disguise on the other team's sideline? I need to know what they're giving him to keep quiet.
That's a good question. Does that mean he's going rogue with some stuff?
Oh,
listen. If it was me,
I tell on everybody.
If it was me, TMZ Sports would get the story of their life.
Facts.
No, I'm saying, did he go rogue without Harbaugh and them knowing? Is he getting paid by a booster to go to these games or send people to games or whatever?
That is far-fetched. I'll just leave it at that.
That Joker's gonna be sitting on the stand like Nino Brown, patting his chest, talking about I got a whole list of cats that's going down, and if I'm going here, everybody going he great tail. Hit TMZ, here we come, baby. The Harbaugh story for real at Michigan, because he gonna tell it. Believe that it's coming for real.
Pretty MF. I never liked you anyway.
Yep, facts. Take next subject, dog. The pick 'em. Are we here?
We going to pick them already?
B-Dirt, you on the show to do the pick 'em.
Yes, sir.
Get that record up.
Man, we 23 minutes in talking about the Michigan scandal.
Biggest news.
It is big news in college football. Other than the playoff rankings right now, which
the college game of the weekend is it LSU, Alabama?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, without a shadow of doubt, it's number one. The number one game out there. And
Alabama lose. That's their season. Alabama lose. That's their season. In fact, whoever loses this game, that's their season.
LSU win. LSU could be representing the SEC West as a 2-loss team, which could shake the crater of the college football.
But they will go to the playoffs with 2 losses, would they?
No.
Not until next year. You'll have a 2-loss team in the playoffs next year.
Well, yeah, we got 12 teams.
There might be a 3-loss team next year.
Hey, Pay, who the number one team in the country?
I don't know. B-Dirt, do you know?
Let me help you. Out.
I thought we weren't talking about college football anymore. My bad.
Let me help you out.
I wanted to get one last thing in, but we can't.
The Ohio State, OHIO. As
I want to change the subject. I want to change the subject because Tate wants to. Claude Bishop's got a comment over here. Said, "Big G, congrats on your Phillies winning the World Series."
Hey, congratulations to you, Claude Bishop, about Penn State beating Ohio State. What a great time.
Hey, hold
on. I still need my quarter time video, Claude, while you're out there playing. Where's my quarter time video at? Why are you talking?
Before we get started, Claude
started
with the pick 'em. Claude always starts something. And I just got done watching the Cavs games. They just lost. I don't know if any of y'all tune into the Cavs podcast, but man, you got to hear G's take on the podcast about Luka.
Come on with it.
Is Luka higher than Booker?
He's better than Booker.
Thank you.
Book is a dog. Never is Luka higher than Booker.
Luka better than
Booker is a
Booker.
dog. KD is better than him.
You swap Luka with Devin Booker, the Phoenix Suns will be a much better team.
Never
no
in a
question.
million years.
No question.
Never. Y'all gonna put some respect on Book name this year.
Yeah,
I already done told y'all that the Phoenix Suns are winning the chip.
He's top 20. I mean, he probably just a little better than Donovan Mitchell.
Did you see what he did to Steph Curry last night? He put him in the blender.
Old boy in OKC better than Luka too.
Nobody
Old boy in OKC is better than him.
Who? Don't say Shea.
First team All NBA. Give it to him.
He was. He's not better than Luka.
Old boy in Sacramento better than Luka.
Oh my God.
All right, let's get off this. Hey, Claude, you got me started on purpose, Claude. I ain't giving him no respect.
All facts.
So wait. What do the live chat think about Luka? Is Luka better than Devin Booker, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, De'Aaron Fox? Pay and B Dirt, what y'all think? Then we're gonna get back to our picks.
No.
That direct and simple.
Yeah, Luka's better than anybody he mentioned. Next.
Okay.
B Dirt said next. Pay, what's your thoughts? You used to be the basketball guy, and Danny Green just got waived by the Sixers 2 days ago.
Got to make room for all them people they took in for James Harden. I get it. Danny Green's a vet.
But your take on what Big G had to say.
I got one question. Is Maud a Dallas Maverick fan?
Absolutely. DeMond is a
Right.
state of Texas fan. He's Houston, San Antonio, Dallas. It doesn't matter.
Before the next thing, whose phone was that?
Somebody, not me. I'm not getting fired.
I think that was you, G. I think that was you.
That's
Absolutely
mine.
not.
That was mine.
Absolutely
Listen,
not.
I told you I'm sitting in a car. I'm trying to handle a podcast. I can't do. I don't know, man. My phone rang on the car.
Hey, look what
Half a
Gavin
fine.
said in the
It's
in the live
muted.
chat. Look what Gavin said.
Oh, it really is.
Oh, wait. Double fine.
So about Luka and the rest of the guys you named, I'm not of the belief that Luka is, this amazing all-world next generational blah 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 blah. I think Luka's a little overrated. With that said, Luka is still a fantastic player. I mean, he's top 10. I mean, I think that's fair to say he's top 10. I'm not one of the guys that say he's the best player in the league. There are people that say it. There's a lot of people that go that far, and that leads into this overrated. I believe he's in the same class that
top 5.
I don't even go that far. I think he's in the same class as Devin Booker, and
Facts.
SGA is approaching that class.
Facts. Get him, Bay. That's what I'm talking about, dog. Tell him what time it is, man. Luka ain't all of that. Get him. Top 5 in the league: Steph Curry, LeBron James, Giannis, Joel Embiid, and the Joker.
I don't disagree with that 5.
Top 5. That's your top 5. Stop.
LeBron is not still top 5.
Absolutely is.
But when you talk
LeBron
about all NBA, you can't have 2 guys playing center.
Facts. And B-Man Joker. But it ain't all NBA. It's top 5 players.
Right. But hold on. I'm gonna come back to Tate real fast. LeBron, every game LeBron plays from this point on is a historic game.
Facts.
He's in his 21st season. This would be, no one else in ever played other than one other person ever made it to the 21st season. And he's averaging right now 30.
Yeah.
Every game he plays.
And 8 assists.
Every game he plays is rewriting the history books. He's still top 5.
Man,
I give you 4 other players that might be better than him right now, but he still deserves to be in that argument.
There's no bigger LeBron fan than me, but
I don't know.
I have to go Joker, have to go Giannis, have to go Tatum.
Well,
have to go
Tatum 6.
Tatum, my top 5. LeBron might be, he might be right there at that 5. He could still get it because he's still balling. So,
and then Shai next. Shai a dog.
The only 3 players I put in front of him, like with a bullet, JoJo, Joker, and Greek. The only 3 players I put in front of him with a bullet. Everybody else, you gotta convince me that they're better than LeBron.
Facts. And Steph. Steph a baller. Steph's a baller.
Let's go. Wait. We at a point right now. We might as well take a quick break. If you're watching on YouTube, stay with us. We'll be right back. If you listen on audio, we got to pay a couple bills. And we'll be right back after this with the NFL Pick'em Week 9. Get the stats ready. And we'll be right back after this. And we're back on the homies overtime. Been talking about a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Now we about to get into our week 9 pick'em.
Yeah.
Big G say lit it up the live chat. Get the rhythms up.
Get them rhythms rocking and rolling on a Freaky Friday night for the pick'em. Let's do it. Roll it,
Claude. We know Tatum ain't better than Bron. Nobody ever gonna be better than Bron.
No one ever.
I wish.
Maybe Wemby though.
Come on now.
Wemby balling.
He played 5 games. LeBron is in his 21st season. Let's relax.
He gets on me about my hot takes, but come on, man. No take. Let's do the football. Pay go. Go with the roll call, dog.
All right. So you all have been here enough. We pick all the games every week on Homies Overtime.
Yep.
Speaking of picking games, have you been downloading and listening to Pay Dirt? If you have not, you are throwing money away. You are leaving money on the church floor. Last week, we gave you 11 winners out of what I want you to tell me the pod that's giving you 11 winners out of 12. 11. Nobody. So far this week, if you've listened to this week's episode, we're 2-0. We told you hit the under on the Thursday Night Football, Tennessee and Pittsburgh under 37. That cash. B told you 1.5 touchdowns for KP8. Take it.
Cash money.
Thank you, Mr. Pickens. Not getting that foot down. Help me out.
No toe drag swag.
Hey, listen, I don't want to be out here gassing us because picking NFL games is tough. But when you look at our record right now on Pay Dirt versus Stanford Steve versus the Bear versus
Colin Cowherd,
all these
Cowherd, y'all killing them.
We're doing pretty good out there.
They actually look trash compared to y'all, to be honest.
Hey, look again. Fans of the homies, fans of the Steel Curtain Network, fans of Fans First Sports Network. Let's all get paid together. Download our show, share our show with your friends. Let us get some beer money, and you all make some money on whatever platform you.
I said you talk too much. Oh boy, you never shut up.
Got it.
All right, I'm done. I'm done with my ad read. All right, so for our homies, I'm gonna read off our records. I'm gonna start at the top. Tate, who's hurrying me up so he can hear his record. That's what he really is. He's 24. He's 24-7 right now.
Hey, this is what Tate be saying the whole show. Look, Pay. Look at the screen. He said he loved me some meat. Go ahead, Pay. Keep going, man.
Tate had a 4-1 week last week to put him at 24-7. Next in the standings is me. I'm 17-10. I went 3-2 last week. Those Baltimore Ravens, they confound me. And for some reason I took the Bears to cover, and
wow.
It's tough. Third place. G Stradamus. You're making a comeback, G. You're almost at 500. You're 15-7.
Yeah,
you're 15-7. You had a 3-2 week just like me. And B was out of office. I got 0 right here on my Excel.
Okay, fine.
What's his overall record?
7-12.
Overall record. There you 7-12. B is correct. B is good with numbers. 7-12.
And Big G is what?
15-17.
Ooh, okay.
Trying to come over that 500.
So if you all listen to the homies, and I know you all did, G told me what game he wanted first. So let's go right to that game. G,
yep.
You got Arizona flying to see Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland, as of right now, is a 10-point favorite. How do you see this game?
Give me the Cardinals plus 10, dog. I'll take the Arizona Cardinals plus 10 for the dub over the Brownies. The Browns are overconfident. They think they're getting their guy, their savior, Deshaun Watson, back in the building. And every single year, the Browns drop a game they shouldn't drop. This is the game. The Cardinals is going to beat the Browns. Let's go.
Now,
Claude to you, Big G.
Put Claude in the Matrix.
Why you want to put Claude in the Matrix, man?
Claude, stay in the Matrix. He lives there.
Now, I want to reiterate this. There's a difference
System
between
overload. System overload.
That's for Claude.
there's a difference between covering and winning the game. G, you have them winning the game outright. I just want to put that out there.
But covering too. I'll take the 10 points.
Well, of course, if they win the game, they covered. But
you know, do you think Arizona gonna win, or you think they're gonna keep it within 10?
I think they're gonna win. But I'll take 1 point.
He can pick them, pay long as they cover, though. He still get his W.
Hey,
that's true. That's true. That's what the last time I looked at the numbers.
G on the live chat.
The last time I looked at the numbers.
Quarterback for the Cardinals?
I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue, but I'll be there. None. Zero clue.
The last time I looked at this was when we was recording Pay Dirt. They were 8-point favorites. Now at 10, I kind of want to go with you with that, G. At 10 is kind of I don't know if they're gonna lose by 10, but I'm glad that game wasn't mine. Let's go. We're going back to the top. Tate, you've got the best game of the week, probably the best game of the last month. Miami, KC, Germany.
Ooh.
KC, they're 1.5-point faves. How you see it?
I got Miami on the money line, man.
Ooh.
I just feel like Kansas City defense has been good. They're young, but they you know, I heard. I mean, they went. Miami has been over in Germany for a few more days than Kansas City.
Yeah.
I heard Kansas City was doing some kind of celebration or something, and stayed behind to do that. Then they went, and I think KC can outscore Miami, and I think they're gonna have a bracket with Jalen Ramsey manning up on Travis Kelce, and Patrick Mahomes is gonna find it difficult.
That's excellent analysis.
I like it, Tate.
Yeah.
I like it.
So, but for the purpose of this, you have Miami winning, but do you have them winning by 2?
Well, Kansas City,
Miami's not a favorite.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, okay. I got you.
That's Miami. That's why I said I got Miami winning the money line. Just I got Miami straight up. But yeah, they. So if they win, they definitely gonna
cover 1.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you. I heard you. Funny. All right. I'll take that one myself. No effect. There you go. B, welcome back. I'm giving you the toughest game of the week. Seattle flying what's that? Almost 5 hours to see Baltimore at M&T Stadium.
It's probably more like 6.5, maybe. Seattle to Baltimore.
What's the longer flight? Seattle to Baltimore or Kansas City to Germany? Kansas City to Frankfurt.
I say Kansas City to Frankfurt. Well, I don't.
Yeah, I meant to say Miami to Frankfurt, but whatever. How you see it? Baltimore is a 6-point fave. B.
I think it's a pretty good line, man. It's tough to West Coast to travel over, play a 1:00 game. Long flight from one coast to the other. Seattle's getting healthier, which I do like. Baltimore's coming off their best couple games of the season. They've looked really good recently. Touchdown. I gotta take Baltimore. When we were talking about it on Wednesday, I was hoping this line would climb over 7. It's actually went down 0.5 point, and just because of that, I take Baltimore -6.
Hey, I got a friend that's a diehard Seattle fan, and he said that Seattle's going to sweep the AFC North.
I I'm rooting for Seattle to beat the Ravens, but Seattle already lost to the Bengals, so that's a falsehood.
Yeah, facts. But he said it though, and they played the Bengals tough. So
Baltimore, Seattle to Baltimore is almost 2,800 miles. Miami to Frankfurt is like 4,300 miles.
Facts. Pay next game, dog.
I got the next game. It's those bad news Bears going down, invading New Orleans. Shout out to all my Chicago people that invaded New Orleans. It's gonna be a whole bunch of Bears fans in the stands looking silly. They're gonna be drunk, but they're gonna look silly watching that team looks ridiculous.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, they came down here to see the Bears lose to Atlanta last year, and I was in the stands with them. I paid good money for them seats. We was in the 100 section, me and my brother. He's watching right now. Shout out to Evan. So with this game, the Saints are 8.5-point favorites.
Yeah.
That's tough that's crazy to give a 4-4 team that type of line. Then again, the Chargers were 8.5 favorites against the Bears the week before, and they covered easily. With that said, give me the Saints.
Yeah, makes sense. I would have done it too, without a shadow of a doubt.
All right, back to the top.
Yep.
G.
Yes, sir.
Tampa Bay going to see your Houston Texans, led by C.J. Stroud. And C.J. Stroud and them boys, 3-point faves. What you got?
Give me the Texans to win with the points. They're going to cover the spread. Give me Houston. Tampa Bay trash. Tampa Bay should have been one of those teams that sold everything at the trade deadline because they got to start over. It's all you had your fun, you had your run, you got your Super Bowl with Brady. It's over. You need to be sellers.
Man, Todd Bowles trying to win and keep his job before they give it to Josh Daniels.
Todd Bowles, Tate, you absolutely correct. Man. Todd Bowles about to get fired.
Come on.
Todd Bowles will be one of the first 5 coaches fired in all season. First 5. He's out of there. because they're going to suck and they're going to start over.
I don't believe in the Saints or the Bucks just because of their strength of schedule.
Yeah. And Tampa Bay is horrible. So I got
watch out. Eagles getting ready to hit the buzzsaw right now. Eagles, if they go 3-3 over the next 6, they should be happy.
No, come on. Next game. We're gonna talk about it and wait till we get to that.
Take Minnesota, Atlanta in the dirty South. Atlanta's a 3.5-point fave. This is an easy one.
Taylor Heinicke starting.
Mm-hmm.
That makes a huge difference. That means their offense can actually probably.
Minnesota's starting a rookie quarterback too.
Facts.
Well, Heinicke's not a rookie.
Taylor Heinicke ain't a rookie.
He's an experienced veteran.
No, he said Minnesota starting a rookie.
Experienced backup.
But he said Minnesota starting a rookie too.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, give me Atlanta, man. I like where Minnesota's going, and I think when they get Josh Dobbs integrated into the offense, probably next week, I think they'll be okay. I think they're gonna get that last NFC spot in the playoffs. But
here's the question: who's better, Josh Dobbs or Taylor Heinicke?
Heinicke. Take 5.
I like no, that was an accident. I like Josh Dobbs better if he actually got some consistent playing time.
Over the course of a season, I would think I would take Josh Dobbs.
But Taylor Heinicke,
we're a split 4. I take Heinicke as well.
Me too. Yeah.
I like Heinicke, but I like Dobbs.
That doesn't tell us anything.
Yeah, I said Dobbs already.
The thing about that game, that hook is the worst part about that. Me and B-Dart talk about this every week. Atlanta's always playing a close game. It's always a 1-score game in the last 3 minutes of Atlanta Falcons game. Fact. Trust me when I tell you this. If it's a higher than a 3.5-point spread, you better be jumping on that for the Atlanta Falcon game.
What was the spread again?
3.5. It's right on the line. It's right on the line.
Atlanta good to win by two field goals with Taylor Heinicke. I mean, yeah,
Okay.
I don't know what to expect from Minnesota. Justin Jefferson's not back. I mean,
Yeah,
the
you
dude
know,
Hall
there's
played.
there's no tape on this rookie, and rookies would surprise you now.
Man,
But
I
this
saw
rookie is he's a 5th round pick.
I saw Hall at Utah. I know all about Jaron Hall, whatever his name is. Bud Dupree gonna wrap him up and stuff him into the Mercedes-Benz Stadium dome turf.
The Chick-fil-A garbage can.
Give me Atlanta. Is that what it is? Mercedes is in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's the Mercedes-Benz, but they got it's Chick-fil-A all over the place over there. Next game, P, it's on you. Commandos flying up to Boston and play the Patriots. Patriots are 2.5-point faves.
Oh.
Man, I don't know who's going to win, but I know everybody that watches this game is going to lose. Man. Riverboat Ron versus Bill Belichick without Tom Brady.
Yep. And no sweat, no Chase Young for the Commanders. They both gone. Been shipped.
Yeah, I'm wondering how that affects the team. I mean, does that like, hey, we're gonna ride, we are solidified, we're gonna play extra hard, prove ourselves, we got a chance, an opportunity now, or does that deject everybody like, oh, we're giving up on the season already?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Patriots reluctantly, and I'm gonna play the rest of this pick 'em out of protest because you're giving me absolutely terrible games. Thank you, sir.
I'm just going down the sheet, my bro. I'm just going down the sheet.
Hey, hold on a second. Big G, tell that sheet
it.
what it can do.
No,
tell that sheet what it can do.
I hit him with the bias first. I hit him with the bias.
No.
Then I told him
tell the sheet to kick rocks. Kick rocks.
They take a lap first, then they kick rocks. They got all three.
I got a worse game for you, B. I'm gonna give myself a worse game.
Yep.
We talked about this on Wednesday. The sheet is full of terrible games. Go for
it. It's biased.
Rams at Green Bay.
Ooh.
The Rams.
No Stetson Bennett.
Nope.
Rams are a 3-point.
Isn't that a good thing? Matt Stafford's not playing?
Correct. Matt Stafford hurt his thumb. He's not playing. Stetson Bennett's AWOL.
Yep. Yeah, but the thing is this. The Packers suck.
Wow. That's bias. That's bias, Pay. That's bias.
It is
that's
some
bias.
It's 15% bias, 85% fact. They are garbage. And they're the 3-point favorite right now. So that makes this game a little hard to call. I mean, I do trust the ancillary players around LA more than I trust the Packers. The Packers' best player ain't gonna play. Jair Alexander, he's out. Their offense is in the mud. If not the mud, quicksand. I don't know what to go with this game. On paper, I told you stay away from this garbage. I don't want nothing to do with this.
It's gonna be 47 degrees in Green Bay at kickoff, and the Rams are, indoor team. But
oh, that's a factor.
47 degrees ain't cold.
If you're from California, you play in the dome, it is.
Maybe. They need to toughen up. They football players. They're tough. They can handle it. I'm taking the Packers. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm taking the Rams.
Oh.
The Rams are getting what?
3 points. Somebody got to take an underdog here. It's going to be me. I'm going to put my neck out there. Give me the Rams.
What was Miami? I don't even remember who I took the first time. I think it was
You was the only other person taking underdog. Well, no, I'm sorry. G took a mega underdog. I'm sorry. Ever since that, you all been taking faves. All right, let's move it right along. G, you back up. Mm-hmm. Colts and Panthers. Panthers are a home dog. 2.5 points.
The two teams that are playing for a quarterback, that got a quarterback, that don't need a quarterback, and finish in the basement of the league. Oh my God. Marvin Harrison Jr., you might be playing for one of these teams. Either the Bears, because they got Carolina's pick, and or the Indianapolis Colts. So
I'm sure he loved to play for his dad team.
Yeah, saying all that, give me the Carolina Panthers for the dub, man. I think Bryce Young is a lot better than what he's showing right now. And I think that has a lot to do with the team around him. And I think that the Carolina Panthers are going to improve. They got off the schneid last week with a dub. Give me 2 in a row. Give me the Carolina Panthers.
I think Jonathan Taylor rushes for 130.
Good. He could easily do it. But I like Carolina.
I can't tell you the last time I took a nap on a Sunday at 1 o'clock, but you gotta give me some better games, man.
I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save you a real. I don't know if you want a good game or an easy game. I got two in the chamber. There's only 2 games left in the 4 games left. I got a good one for you. Don't worry, B. I'm gonna take care of you. Sunday night is for you. Tate. You got the Giants going to Las Vegas. Vegas 2-point fave. Make the right choice. This is
I got the Giants on the money line. They go another
easy money. Yeah. Easy money. We said this on Pay Dirt. This is the best money out here.
No. I do worry about the team rallying around Antonio Pearson playing really hard.
Yeah.
But I think not that I'm saying, oh yeah, Daniel Jones is back, but I think Saquon has a big game. That Giant defense has been playing really well, and they putting the rookie out there, Aiden O'Connell. Long as they can smash the run with Jacobs and double up on Devontae Adams, that they're gonna be all right. Yeah, give me the Giants for the win outright.
Sound defense. Vikings, the Raiders are giving up. They got a rookie quarterback, a rookie coach. And all I need is the Giants are getting their quarterback back. They don't have to play around with Tyrod Taylor anymore.
Yep.
All those, 2 points. They're underdog. I'm riding that easily. G.
Yes, sir.
No, it's not you. I'm gonna take the Monday night game. I got Chargers versus the Jets. Jets are a home dog by 3.5 points. And I like that one. I'm gonna take another dog. I'm taking the Jets at 3.5. I said that. I said that also on Pay Dirt. I like both New York teams this week.
I think the Chargers done figured it out, Pay. But that's just me.
I don't necessarily think they figured it out. I just think Justin Herbert gonna put up more points than Zach Wilson. Even though the Jets got a good defense, Herbert gonna knock him for 21, and Zach Wilson can't get 21.
I agree.
I don't know. I gotta look this up. I don't know if the Jets are giving up 21 this season. I gotta look that up.
Yeah, they have. The Eagles right off the back. I know that.
Nah, they kind of shut the Eagles down.
I'm great checking. I got it.
They've given up 21 twice. Once to Dallas and once to the Broncos. They 1-1 in those games. I'm still taking the Jets. I don't trust the Chargers. The Chargers offense ain't been that potent. They look pretty. They just dress pretty. They don't play good.
Monday night, yeah. I mean, okay. I see your rationale, but yeah, I got the Chargers. That's just
the Jets are gritty, man. This is gonna be a gritty game, and they again. What did you say? They got to fly all the way over there to see them. Jets gonna be ready for them.
East to west, west to east.
It's Monday night though. They're gonna
Saturday. That flight is still a long flight. The jet lag still come for you. You got to see them, and the Jets gonna hit you. Make sure your legs are strong. B.
Yep.
This the last.
You got 2 more games, B and G. I'm giving y'all the 2 of the last games. B, you got the Sunday night game. You know what it is. Your boys. They inviting the Buffalo Bills back to the crib as 2-point favorites. Buffalo Bills at the Cincinnati Bengals. Tell us what we already know.
That's a big one.
Tell us what we already know, B.
So I think the team that's able to stop the run and run the ball wins because these are 2 of the 3 worst rush defense per attempt in the league. The key to me is not stopping Cooks. It's stopping Josh Allen getting out and having a spy on him. I think Lou Anarumo will scheme that correctly, or at least make that in game adjustment. I think that's the key to the game to me, and I think that's what gives us the advantage here. Two great quarterbacks, two really good offenses. Burrow looks to be healthy again. Bengals -2. I'm taking the Bengals. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I'm taking the over the Bengals and an anytime touchdown from Joe Mixon. 31-27 Bengals cover.
Be there. I think the Bengals blow them out.
Won't be mad if you're right, G.
If they blow them out.
I think the Bengals win. I think it's a shootout though. I mean, on my sheet that I gamble with, I picked the Bengals.
Yeah, facts. Yep.
All right, last game of the week, we got the second biggest game of the week, and I'm giving it right.
This is probably the first biggest game for real.
I mean, it's a division game, but G is waiting on it. Listen, look at him like a kid on Christmas. Look at him.
Yes,
that's
sir.
Crazy. Yes, sir.
I hope Ma watching.
I hope so too. Boy.
You know Ma is watching. All right, G. I set you up. Dallas is a 3-point underdog. How do you see the under rules? And we already know. Let me go ahead and write this down, but I want to hear you say it.
Hey, timestamp this before he goes. Okay.
I got you.
The Philadelphia Eagles are going to smack the Dallas Cowboys. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to show the Dallas Cowboys why they're the best team in the NFL right now as of today. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to beat Dallas by at least 2 touchdowns.
At least 2 touchdowns?
At least they're going to show you why Dak Prescott is trash. They're going to show you. The Philadelphia Eagles have the best defense in the NFL. Watch what they do.
They don't.
Yes, they do.
Not even close.
They just gave up 400 yards to Sam Howell. What are you talking about?
Because you don't know the rivalry. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Commanders is one of the biggest rivalries out there. They hate each other.
But I've been living in D.C. for the last 20 years.
Hey,
I do know the rivalry.
I bet you go back and see they split almost every year with the Eagles. They split almost every year.
I would think every division team splits more times than not.
They split
400 yards to Sam Howell.
Okay.
Sam Howell's had 3 good games this season. 2 of them came against Philly. Go on.
Right. Yeah, facts. Watch what they do. Watch what they do to Dak. Dak's going in a blender. He's trash. Once again, he's going to show.
What's the point spread?
3.
Oh yeah, but he said 2 touchdowns.
He did. I wrote it down.
I'm saying 34-17, something like that. 37-17. They're going to smoke. Philadelphia going to smoke Dallas. They're going to smoke them. It's going to get ugly. Real ugly, real fast.
Remember that, G?
Yeah. And Tate, guess what? The worst part about it is they play after we do the Know It Alls podcast. Because I wish they played.
Yeah, we got to change our time up. I want to watch that game.
Yep.
I mean, I'd rather go early during one of them, any of them 1 o'clock games like B Dirt talking about, and you get to watch.
Yep.
Watch Dallas and Philly go right into the Bengals Buffalo. That's my Sunday evening.
I would love to come on and do an after the show podcast with the Dallas and the Eagles. Because I'm telling you right now, they're gonna punish them boys. They're gonna punish them.
If Philly lose, Mod ain't gonna do it. Remember they lost last year. He was out of town. They lost to the 49ers in the playoffs.
Right.
Yeah, but they play good against the Eagles, man.
They do.
If you think the 49ers put the Cowboys in a blender, wait till you see what the Philadelphia Eagles do.
They ain't gonna do it.
They ain't gonna do it like that.
Okay.
They ain't gonna do it like that. And you know what you need to do? You need to take CD Lamb over on receiving yards.
What's his receiving yards?
It doesn't matter because the defensive backfield in Philadelphia is porous.
Do you know they just traded for the first team All-Pro safety out of the Tennessee Titans? You know he didn't play last week, and you know he's going to start this week against the Cowboys.
Kevin Byard.
Correct.
Good.
Hey,
the problem is at corner.
Pay. Yeah, well, they still got Slay and Bradbury, but yeah, they secondary been getting toasted. Period.
Yep.
Hey, Pay. Question to you: you seen Julio Jones do anything yet?
I have not.
Okay.
Just wait. He might get. Just wait. This might be the week for the touchdown catch. This might be the week.
In a big game. In a big game. Not just not.
Wait.
It's going to be a big game, G.
Just wait.
Now, I listened to you celebrate Mount Washington getting a catch after you said he was going to get 8 and tutties.
They should. I can't even go there with Matt Canada right now. You're gonna make my blood pressure go up, man. Because I can't even go. I don't understand how he's 6'7", 260 something pounds, and you won't throw in the ball across the middle. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. That is trash play calling by Matt Canada.
That's where they put Calvin Austin.
The little body, the little fella. The little fella. Come on, man.
Hey, Pay, go ahead and wrap us up, man.
We appreciate all the watchers, all the viewers, all the listeners of the Steel Curtain. I did say watchers. I was listening to Rakim earlier. My bad. We appreciate all the viewers, all the listeners, everybody that shows up for the live show, the chat fam. We love you, Homie Nation. Ride out. Follow us on all your socials, Twitter, not all your socials, but Twitter and Instagram. We're there. And mess with us. Shoot us your questions. We can answer them right here for you live every Friday. Other than that, we get to our sister shows. You got Running Through the Jungle, B Dirt Show, me and B Dirt Show, Pay Dirt. We're trying to get you paid. Level Up Podcast. G is giving you all the dirt and all the dirty secrets for college football. You got Pump Your Brakes, more Steeler content. You love the Steelers, you love the black and gold, and Rather Cavalier. If you love the Steelers, you probably love the Cavaliers too. Run up over there too. It's all good content. Oh, and I need to tell you, the Bear Claw and Bulletin Board by me, Chicago Bulls and Chicago Bears. Come listen to me cry about these Chicago teams of being sorry. It's all good content. It would not be a waste of time. I promise you. Download anywhere you get your podcast, Apple, Google, Spotify. Tell Alexa to play us. She got you. You can even find us. You can even find us on Safari. We everywhere. We global.
Global, like DC4L Global Cast.
Global Cast. Listen to DC4L too. Mod, shout out to Mod. He's putting out content. What? 3 episodes a week? I could barely keep up.
He got the Dallas show and he got the Texas Longhorn show. And got the know-it-alls with us. And hopefully we're gonna be talking about trying to move the know-it-alls to Fans First Sports Network too.
Y'all gotta quit working him so hard. I need him to revamp my video, my entry. Come on now.
Okay, let him do it because he ain't been doing much for us. For me,
he misspelled my co-host's name.
Oh, what's your co-host's name?
Justin Lacey. Justin Lacey left the E out.
Oh yeah, I can see.
And now we gotta add Tim Lyons. We gotta add Tim Lyons to the mix. He in now.
Well, we ain't holding them up. I didn't learn how to upload and do cabs, at least audio anyway. Podcast myself. I've been doing quite a few. I think I've done like 3 this week. I learned. We were waiting on Mod to kind of record and upload it and send the MP3 file. But nah, I didn't cut out the middle man. I'm ready to get rich. You know how I go down, Big G.
I told you, I already hit you with the sign. Tate Boy Fresh, love him some him. He gonna make sure that's the numero uno going on, and I feel him.
I've been kind of waiting on that one, man, because I had one for when you said he is him.
I got he is him.
Hello, me. Hell yeah, me. Put it on, me.
You know that, Big G.
You already know what time it is. Don't even get me started. OBJ.
He is him. You got MJ and LeBron pointing at each other. But yeah, man. So, all right, Pay, you done?
I'm done, man. Hey, Follow us, subscribe, like, review, share with a friend. You won't be sorry. And come get paid, man. Run these pay dirt numbers up.
Until next week, everybody. Peace. Be Dirt. Give your peace sign. We can see you.
I can't.
Hey,
I can't see you.
I did have a dirty section, just so you know.
Well, you should have came on to the first show. We 5 minutes late now. Go ahead.
Drop your dirty on our Instagram and Twitter. Everybody follow our Instagram and Twitter for the Do You Dirty.